Okay, yeah, so basically that's how it works, right? I'm going to just reload this again, and start again because there was a mistake I did. Yeah, so instead of redirecting to index, I was redirecting to add user. So now I'm redirecting to index. So once you finish adding, it just goes straight to the page. Yeah, great. So I can add another user, Michael, Femi, Abuja, 0I1224. Then email should be femi@outlook.com. And then that works, right? So at this point, I could just add a button here that says edit and delete. Then I could now do, what's it called? Editing on this data and deleting on this data. And as easy as that, you're working with models and views and your controllers and stuff like that, right? So do we have any questions? Do you have any questions? No questions? I need to comment, so no questions at all. Why is nobody talking? It's taking a while to die. You guys wanted to see how it works now. You are seeing how it works now. We've not even gone deep. We're still scratching the surface. We've not gone into APIs and stuff. This is just MVC. So, okay, let me just give a run through now. Well, okay. You want to go through the class before, or the class before asking your questions? That's not a problem. But let me just give a run through, especially the one that uses model. This is the controller. Ignore this for now. This is just like a database for now. Normally, you wouldn't use this. You would use an actual database. So, but this is like where we're storing it. So this is an HTTP GET endpoint that links to a page that will just show the data of the user. This is an HTTP GET action that links to a page that will just show the form. This is an HTTP post action that would get the data from the form and then do whatever we need to do. In this case, we are adding it to this database, which we'll be getting in the view, right? This redirect to action just says, after you've submitted the form and you have added, just take me back to the index page. This model.isValid is just checking if the model is valid. And how does it know if the model is valid? Then it comes to the model and makes sure that the model passes all of these validations. Required, 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 and for email, it has to be required, and it also has to be an email, right? It can't just be any text. So if it passes all of these validations, then it is valid, and then it will continue this process. But if it doesn't pass, it's going to come to this page that just returns view. And then if you come to the form, you see that this ASP validation summary will just get all of the validations and then pour it on the screen for you. This text danger, all of this class, they are just bootstrap classes. You don't need to bother yourself about it. The C# data on this page is this ASP, yeah, this ASP4, and yeah, all of these ASP4s, then the model. I can remove all of this class and this stuff will still work, but the class are just there to make it look nice so that you see that, okay, all of the boxes are looking nice. If not, they'll be looking weird. The text danger is what is making this one look red. The bottom and bottom primary is what is making this one look blue, right? So they're just styles. Then this empty means margin top of 2. So that is the space between each of these things. So I'm giving a space of 2 pixels in between all of this. So that's what empty is. Form control is just like it's controlling this form so that they are not spilling all over the place. W100 here is saying the width of 100%. So that's 100% from year to year. And why this guy is just in this part of the page is because I say it should take just 5 columns out of the 12 columns of the screen. Just take 5 columns. So those are just bootstrap stuff. You can remove all of them, all of this row, code 5 from M2, and it will still work. So those are just bootstrap. Then the same thing for this table. You see this table striped is what is making this table look nice like this. And you see that I don't put any MT2 here. That's why this line is touching this add user, right? Then what else? That's just about everything. So like you said I'll drop the stuff tomorrow, the program tomorrow on the Slack, and I'll try to upload the videos tomorrow as well. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always available to answer your questions. In our next class, we can decide to, I'll think of what we'll do again in the next class for this MVC. Then I will give you guys and ladies a project to work on to create your own MVC stuff. That's fine. Why is nobody replying?
Hello.
Yeah?
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, so I said, is that fine? Like, in our next class.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you.
Okay. What I'm saying is it's okay, so we can go through the video and the next class. And after the next class, we can now start preparing for the project.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much, everyone.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I want to get something here about this MVC that you just talked about. Like,
okay.
After, if we refresh the page, will it still hold the data that we have there, or is it working like a database for it finally?
So the one I did now, let me share my screen again. The one I did now, if you refresh the page, it's still going to hold it. But if I kill this server, it's going to lose the data. And the reason for that is because I am just storing inside this list, right? I'm not storing inside any database or any memory or something. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so
okay.
when we start working with database, then I'll show how to persist inside a database and how to get from a database, so that even if you kill the server and run it 3 years from now, you're still going to get the data.
Oh, okay, sir. But is it still going to be the same logic as we have it here, that we are still going the same way we are still going to work on the database?
Well, the only thing that would change is how to add to the database. But all of these actions and all of these model states, the only thing that might change is this guy.
Okay.
You get.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know so that I will know that, okay, I have to put in more effort to know more of this before we work on the database, so that I won't just be working on something that is not.
No problem.
No
problem.
Thank you, sir.
It's the same logic and everything. The only thing that might change is just how to now store in the database. And actually, it might not even change, because basically, if you set up your database, just adding to the database might just be a matter of doing .add and pass the data and then to store it in the database. The only thing is you might need to set up your database by creating some classes and all of that, which I would also explain when it comes to that point.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. God bless.
No problem. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a lovely evening, and just expect the remaining stuff from me later on.